Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is gonna be a get ready with me. As you can see, I'm applying the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Foundation in the shade number 32 onto my face. I'm blending my foundation with my beauty blender. I really like this foundation. It has a medium to full coverage. The finish is really natural and glowy. Now I'm just taking what's left on the back of my hand to cover up my zit and bring it down to my neck. Next, I'm taking my Nars concealer in the shade Custard to cover up my dark circles. I'm using my beauty blender to blend it in. Lately, I haven't been getting enough sleep, so my dark circles are pretty bad right now, but I find this concealer works pretty well. Next, I'm taking my cream bronzer to bronze up my skin. I'm using my beauty blender to blend out the bronzer. As you can see, it looks super natural once I blend it in. Do the same thing on the other side. And after that's done, I'm taking what's left on the beauty blender to contour my nose. Next, I'm using my Benefit Brow Gel to fill in my brows. And this part is pretty boring. And I think I'm just gonna show you guys what they look like at the end. And that's both of my brows done. I'm using the shade Rebel to give my eyes a little bit more definition. The blending brush I'm using is from a brand called Mirabella. I believe I got it 2 years ago in one of my Ipsy bags. And it's really fluffy and it gets the job done. Once the first color is blended in nicely, I'm moving on to this next color called Leader. I mainly place this color in my outer corner just so my eyes look more lifted. I always build up my color as I go. I don't just place a lot of color at once just because you don't know how the shadow is gonna blend if you place too much on your eyes at once. Once I feel like my outer corners are dark enough, I move on to my eyelids. I'm using MAC Oh Darling on my eyelids. I'm using a flat brush to pack the color on my eyelids. If I want the color to be more pigmented, I would use my ring finger to apply this highlighter. Moving on to eyeliners, today we're just doing a regular liner without a wing because it's way easier and you don't have to worry about them being uneven. I'm filling in my lash line as much as possible to make my eyelashes look fuller. After the liner's done, I'm moving on to curling my lashes. I am using the uemura lash curler. I'm holding my lash curler for 2 to 3 seconds just so my eyelash really gets curled. And now moving on to mascara. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I'm using the non-waterproof version. I find that it does give me a lot of volume, but it doesn't hold my curls throughout the day. Now I'm setting my face with the Mercier Translucent setting powder. It just blurs out my skin really nicely and keeps my skin from getting oily. onto my favorite part, highlighting. This is MAC Oh Darling once again. After highlighting, I find that my cream bronzer I applied earlier sheared it out after applying my powder. So I am just adding more bronzer. This is the Too Faced Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer in Sweet Tea. The brush I am using for my bronzer is from Wayne Goss, and I also use this brush to apply my blush. This is the blush in the shade Party. As you can see, it's very natural and nude. It gives my skin a really nice blush. Onto lips, I am using the Boxum lip liner in the shade Covert Affair. This lip pencil feels really creamy and comfortable on the lips. Now I'm just using the brush end to blend out the edges. Next, I'm applying my lip gloss. I absolutely love how the way this lip gloss make my lips look. And this is my first video ever. I hope you guys liked it, and please give me a thumbs up if you did. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.